Dooski? It's your boy, Farewell34. I have made a fundamental flaw as a Whovian, okay? I've fallen off the grind. Today is January 25th, fully transparent. I didn't even know that there was a New Year's special. So I was surprised when I was like notified like January, like it might have just touched the double digits of January. Another episode of Doctor Who. I thought it was only the miniseries. This is gonna be really interesting just to see where we decide to go with the show. How did I feel about the last episode of the series up until now? If you're watching this video, you probably know my reaction. Thought it was pretty fucking bad. That being said, I'm optimistic. Let's see how they decide to get out of this one, and let's see where things go. How did the flux unflux? Where are we going to be going for the next season? I'm actually really, now that I'm starting this reaction, I'm actually excited to see what exactly is going to shape up for the rest of the remaining of the series. Don't forget to smack the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Of course, as always, guys, in case you want to get the full unedited raw reactions and more to the entire series of Doctor Who since the very beginning. Well, technically the unedited started around the season 2 finale. Up until now, it's a ton of content. Definitely check out patreon.com/Farewell34 in the description down below. But with that being said, let's get right into it. Happy belated New Year's. Okay, starting it off right. I like me some jazz, baby. Also, that's something I'm never gonna knock for New Who. Like around whenever they start using HD cameras, especially Jodie's era. Looks fantastic. I'm sorry, it looks fantastic. Visually. Narratively? Also, very excited to see where things are gonna go moving forward now that RTD's coming back.
Here we are again.
No Jeff?
No. That's obviously everyone's sending me messages and texts and.
Sorry to pause again. I'm gonna stop the pauses after now. Is this like a new thread where whenever we have a special, if I recall, the last special we had with the Daleks, fuck, it's been a while now, but brain's kind of foggy. Wasn't that also like a Christmas or New Year special last year where it was 2 employees of the same place or like friends or like it was like a couple and then they died. Anyway, I don't know if they're just doing the same thing, and that'd be kind of odd if it was like verbatim the same thing. Okay, they're not. I guess they're just.
So
Can you remind me of the list of things that
in any way toxic, hazardous, or radioactive, and a shop? Well, I suppose I'd ask myself, if I set fire to this item, will it have?
It's like a storage unit. Monopoly.
That's a board game.
Yes. There's loads of paper in there.
There's your keys. Customer as you are, Nick.
Platinum look.
She's really fun.
Yes.
Lol. Okay.
I'll be back to fully function.
Okay, we getting back to normal.
Be out of service.
Let's do it, fam.
Here we go.
All right, don't get caught up now. Nice.
Must be like that, is it?
I guess we're getting a new control room.
New Year's Eve 2021, 9 minutes to midnight. TARDIS will be sorted soon. Come on, there'll be a party on somewhere.
All right, let's see what the gang is up to. Yo, red lights hurt your eyes though, eh?
Identify.
Where did you come from, sir? What is this? What is this? What is this?
The lines will all be busy at midnight.
Yo, my guy did not deserve that wholeheartedly. What? Why did they just gun him down like that? You didn't even get enough time to gauge anything from him.
Obviously, no offense. God rest his soul.
Your Uncle Barry was a saint.
Listen, man.
And why was the Dalek there?
Customer.
So you're telling me the Dalek really pushed the buttons with his whisk? I doubt that. It's whiskey business. This feels so flat. Well, she seems nice, but don't kill her. Okay, I guess we're just killing everyone. So that's the point they were trying to hammer in. Okay, you're not dead, so it's not. Maybe it's not a killing blast. It's just sort of more of a stun, and this is like a neutered Dalek or something. I don't know. Eve of the Daleks. Oh, we're in a time. We're in a fucking time loop because of the TARDIS is going through the timey-wimey nonsense. Did you just?
Okay?
Yeah, are you okay?
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, sure.
Access codes, yes, I know, no need to go on about it.
Where's the beach?
Whoa.
Alright, we're hitting the ground running. What happened last time? Also, that's new. That's like sort of got like a Gatling gun shooter. It's new. Ooh, we are stuck by the TARDIS shield. I don't know what I'd do. The man's efficient. He's 2 for 2. Wait, I thought his name was Nick.
Honestly, I said 1 unit.
Oh, those are dope lights.
No,
It's a whole. We got a doomsday prep here.
no, they won't, Mommy.
Oh, maybe at midnight. That's when the reset happens.
I'm gonna have to call you back at the bongs, okay?
Your knight in shining armor, almost.
Okay, so just
Oh, you're about to yabba dabba do.
Just
Cardigan looking ass.
Increased.
please don't kill me.
Exterminate.
Well, now they know.
Supreme.
Says you. So there's no point making a run for it.
That your body's correct.
You calling inferior?
You eliminate.
Alright, this is 3rd time's the charm. The TARDIS is gonna go Bowser's castle. And now the 3 of us intersect.
Sorry. You do what?
But you weren't there. Guess that's because you were coming up.
Now they're introduced to the gang.
And 3 of you on New Year's Eve. You make me sick.
Building control method. Response unit.
And we have died, okay? And I know that sounds mad because
Feature inside weaponized battle transport. It will think not within its own image.
Racist robots.
All I know is we don't have much.
I'm being killed.
Don't patronize it.
Okay. I don't want it in my eye line. You know, at home, I have a very small flat.
What?
Bit harsh.
Bit hard. He comes here. It's not fine. You're the reason that I'm here. You're a robot, stupidly named robots of people I don't even know. Also what? Just throw stuff away!
I mean, there's literally... Your job is to literally hold people's things. I think you're in the wrong line of work. But I mean, it was handed down to her, right? So... He's like, I'm gonna go off myself! No!
Take me.
No!
You're right. This is all my fault.
What?
You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me.
No, this is so funny. This is so stupid. Oh my god. Not stupid, but like the guy said, you know, I'm done. Fuck it. Man got roasted and offed himself. That's crazy.
You know
That
what I
was
said?
so
There's always
funny.
another way out. Yeah, ceilings.
Oh, you gotta re-roll, guys.
And nothing. But we get another go.
Choose your
We'll
fighter.
have less time. Less time for us to figure this out and defeat it.
Yeah, well, whoever gets hit on the last speed run loses.
Incorrect. Exterminate.
Got him! Lol.
Do not move.
Second Dalek signal. In a different part of
Yo,
the
say something, guys.
That's either an echo.
You're just standing here,
or-
not saying anything. Side note, his hair's looking really nice.
What about the others?
Oh, literally not our problem. They'll be fine. Honestly, they'll be there for
I wonder if she's a comedian.
So,
She's
that's
really
what I was
funny.
thinking.
All right, mate.
Like the deliveries. Yo, what if you, top tier strat, you jump on top of the Dalek.
You are a friend of the Doctor.
You piggyback it. No, Dan, you have the right idea. You jump on top of the thing and you're blessed. It can't put the whisk this way. It can only go this way.
Floor. If Jeff is so blessing this place, honestly, I'll down here.
Sorry,
this
I
is
misinterpreted the Jeff
Please
thing.
don't- But that's why I came to save you this time.
He's looking at her like, bruh.
Interesting.
Taxidermy for the win here? Yo, beans for the win?
3 years out of date.
Oh.
Jeff.
Oh god. Jeff's got a Bitcoin mining rig. Oh my god, here we go.
This.
Because I'm going to be killed by aliens in a minute. Again. I guess. These times I won't make it back. If I wasn't going to.
The guy's a good shooter.
Not escape us, Doctor.
Us?
Escape us.
Plural.
We did not create the time loop.
You did!
The time loop was Dalek War Fleet.
That wasn't my idea. That was a sort
It
of.
will not stop.
Got a high,
Exterminate.
you got a high body count, Doc.
You haven't done a very very good job so far, have you?
Honestly, you.
That's sort of like a meta commentary. Not saying I
My
agree with
fault, is
that.
it? It's hers. Property. That's right, isn't it?
Stay here.
No, I'm gonna move.
Do not move!
Wait a second. I called so much cap on that. If you know they're gonna shoot on you, I'm going full. I am laying down. I am belly flopping on the floor. I'm not doing a little crouch. Are you kidding me? I'm belly flopping, brother. Although good on him though.
Did you duck?
Who is he? Why is he talking?
Were you? Noticing my mate, that's my job.
Yo, some of these lines are so meta.
Bring it down and then wrap it round his other stuff downstairs.
Yeah, this chef guy's the
Dalek
MVP.
is just fine.
We go again, and we win.
Yo, here we go again. Run that back. Let's run that shit.
Daleks are not fair.
It's a cool shot.
Daleks are
While we've only got 4 minutes here. Stop leaving us all the time.
Oh.
We're all worried, but I'm trying to keep everyone.
So what do they talk about?
Have you ever told her
Yo.
Told her what?
how you feel about her?
Hey yo, Cannon?
Half came looking at that hologram.
I didn't. I mean, it was just that. She's just.
Tell somebody that I liked them, and then the universe ended and everything got messy.
That was actually cold though. What she did, that was kind
I
of
wouldn't
cold.
want that to happen to you.
That was kind of cold.
Doctor!
The doctor cannot save you.
Ooh.
The doctor.
I like that. I like that. Here's the thing, okay? What is a doctor gonna say? You got the same leather jacket as Martha. What happened the last time when somebody was fancying the doctor and the doctor was not about it? I think you're gonna get the Martha treatment there, Yaz. I don't know, maybe not. They're probably gonna do something different. But if I had to guess, for some reason I feel like I'd just be like, I don't know about that one. You know? It's gonna be really interesting to see. It's cool that they rolled that they rolled with that, and that's sort of what it is, and it makes sense. And it's cool to see that they're incorporating that storyline. But I'm just trying to think in terms of their relationship. Like, would it actually be a thing where the doctor shows any feelings like he did for somebody like Clara or somebody like Rose? Like the Rose, like Tennant and Rose, like they loved each other. Like that was palpable, right? And then it was a whole and then Donna and Tennant were like besties, and then it's an interesting. I need to think about it a little bit more, but off the top, especially if they're rolling with it, I don't think the doctor feels for Yaz remotely anything like that. Maybe I need to analyze it a little bit more, but it does not seem like that at all. Nor do I feel as if there's any sort of, maybe this is just to how their pairing has been entirely. I don't think there's anything like that in terms of like actually seeing like some sort of like a romantic plot that would feel emotionally resonating. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we'll see where it goes. It could be interesting, but I rate them for going with it. But I just couldn't help but think that during the entire time when that was brought up, I'm like, Martha Jones is the route I think this is going to go. Anyway, sorry for rambling. I hope I didn't kill the moment there. I don't feel like I did, but what do I know? You are slumped.
I'm sorry.
Are you though?
Let's have a look.
Is Jeff someone that we know?
Because of decisions I've taken. Please, go. Get the others.
She likes you.
Oh?
I like her too.
No, I mean, she likes you. But for some reason, you pretend to me and to her that you don't.
Hey, yo.
They're never asking for this stuff back, are they? All my exes.
No, they're really not.
And what are you gonna...
You see me rolling. We hating.
Survival plans and
Yeah.
See? Worried now.
Daleks are not worried. Exit the ascension device.
Sorry!
I know you don't got sick.
Oh, hey, Mom.
Hello?
Happy New Year. I love you, but I have to go.
That's the one thing I've always appreciated about Who, the incorporation of the family members. I feel like that's a staple for Who at this point.
Explain.
X. Terminated.
We've been so good on Supermarket Sweep.
Doctor identified.
Sarah?
Human presence confirmed.
That's a fat claim for insurance. Yo, saying Jeff's the plug. His New Year's kiss.
Time didn't reset.
Hey, yo. Yes? Doc? So Dan's just gonna have the designated role as the seer and the looker. Every time they sort of like hint at them, it's gonna be Dan. Like also.
For me, is it?
Is this Jeff?
Look at you.
New look? I guess Dan gets a proper view.
After us.
What did you mean when you said your actions were catching up with you?
The looker, the seer.
Get in a taxi to the airport.
Have you got your passport?
What do I have? No, I don't have my
Well, her
passport
battery
on me. I set
stays to
fire to it in a bin last
74%.
night.
In a little police box. But was that a first date? I feel like it was more of a meet cute.
This is surely gonna end well. I would love if they ended the episode off with him going to a new storage facility. And that was my reaction video to Doctor Who season, the New Year special for this current season of the show. This is an okay episode, I guess. We're stuck in a storage unit on New Year's. We meet the person running it, Sarah. We find this gentleman, Nick, who's coming to use a storage unit only for a Dalek to be there and sort of intercepting the Doctor, resetting the TARDIS, and we're on a time loop. This episode didn't need to be this long. Did it need to be 58 minutes? I don't think so. This could have been wrapped up in a nice, normal 45, and I feel like there wouldn't have been any more of a difference, truly. No, I don't mean to be a nitpicker or anything, but I mean, this was an okay episode. I didn't really care for Sarah or Nick all that much. I thought Sarah was actually a particularly fun standout of the episode. I thought the actor who played her did a really great job, especially with some of the comedic bits. I thought she was actually a lot of fun on screen, and I thought the deliveries for a lot of those lines were actually really great, even if I didn't love maybe all the lines. Most of them, honestly, in her delivery for them were actually really charismatic and jumped across the screen, honestly, and was the standout of the episode. The story of just like being on a time loop is nothing, it's sort of just like a something almost expected of like a Doctor Who story. But something about this episode just felt rather like flat and bland. I don't know if it's the audio feel of the episode too. It just felt like muted, almost sort of like like muted. That being said, we also got to explore the relationships of some of our characters, specifically the Doctor and Yaz, and I chimed in a little bit on it. I guess it's going to be more of a mainstaying topic moving forward now that Dan has brought it up as one of the companions, and so has Yaz. Have we seen something like this in the past play out, at least for New Who, from my experiences? We've seen the Doctor and Rose, which was a very strong romantic sort of bond, like a love for each other that like words couldn't even express it. It took to the last second, no words needed. You know how I cried during that, right? That was palpable. Then we had the ultimate curving, which was Martha Jones obviously swooned over the Doctor, right? There's how that was handled. Complete curve. Then we go to Donna, BFFs. Then we go to, Amy as a kid, sort of infatuated, then turned her and Rory, but then the Doctor, they had this odd dynamic. Then we go to Clara, which he was like obsessed over, but didn't love her. He was just more like obsessed. Then we go to Bill, right? We go to Bill, homies, good friends, homies. Nardole, right? Gang. And then now we're rolling on back to Yaz being sort of like a love interest with the Doc. So this is going to be interesting to see how they decide to play this, because I genuinely said I don't feel like at least there's this sort of like emotional bond or sort of connect. And that's not necessarily to say maybe off camera you can justify, but at least on camera, what I've felt as a viewer of it, I don't know if it's believable for me there, but we'll see where it goes. Maybe I'm not remembering things as correctly the past two seasons. That's just from what I'm calling off the top of my head. So that's my thoughts on that. Yeah, even the doctor this episode was like whatever. It just even the story, the dialogue, it was like whatever, to a little cringe at one or two moments, but again, it was fine. It was okay in a watchable episode, but like nothing doesn't get me any more excited for the new season, I'll tell you that. And now it sort of just wraps up a little bit of the Flux stuff. A little bit, maybe? I don't know. We've reset the TARDIS, and I guess we're good to start fresh. So I guess that was the service that this episode functioned. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction video to that, and that's how I took this one. So as always, don't forget to smack the like button and subscribe if you guys haven't already. But with that being said, beautiful people, I will see you all in the next one. Love you guys. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below as well. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.